What's going on, guys? It is Corey and
Aaron
from Colorado Cold Bloods. So, all right, so we have clutch number 17. We continue down our Tristripe path for the year. So, with that, this clutch is pretty cool. These are hets that I've been really waiting to make, and I love the mother to this clutch. She's
every time you open her cage,
wild.
her tub, it's just
Yep.
whoa.
She doesn't picture well.
No.
Somehow she loses all contrast in pictures, but in person it's like she glows.
Although maybe with our fancy new camera, we can fix that.
Maybe. So
to come, I guess, right?
Get some good lighting with the new camera and give it a shot. She also squirms and moves a lot, so that also makes it near impossible. But with that being said, this pairing is, again, clutch number 17. For clutch number 17, it was our male King, who is a Hypo Tristripe.
King is the man. That's why his name is King, because he is the king.
So we are using him to make some additional double hets from this female in particular. Our female is Hella.
And Hella is our Bongo lesser yellow belly red gene. Yeah. Yes, that is a mouthful, but remember how we said that she looks amazing? I mean, all of those genes put together just, whew. Yep. Her babies came out bong diggity. See what I did there?
I know. This is what I'm stuck with. I can't say much. I'm kind of the king of dad jokes. So anyway, with that, she probably learned from the worst. So these babies are absolutely phenomenal. I'm very, very excited to share these ones with you. So for this, again, we don't have another shout out for this video in particular. So we are probably going to start rotating through some of the previous ones, potentially. We do have some other friends that we have some of their goodies that we're hoping to share as well. So with that being stated, clutch number 17, we have our Hypo Tristripe male to our Bongo lesser yellow belly red gene female. And these are some cool animals. So, and honestly, all of them being double het for Hypo Tristripe, I couldn't be happier. So,
and honestly, I'm just going to drop something. Wait till you see the last two in the video that you're going to watch. They're pretty sweet.
Excited. So, alrighty. With that, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let us know what your thoughts are. We'd love to see your comments and what you think of where we're taking the project. So, anyway. Don't forget to do all that good stuff for us, and we'll see you guys in the video. What's going on, guys? It's Corey over at Colorado Cold Bloods. Alrighty, we have clutch number 17. We are absolutely excited to be back in the Tristripe clutch groupings here. So, very, very excited to share this clutch. This is something that I've been working on for a little while. Anyway, so the pairing, as I'm sure we probably already mentioned in the introduction here, was our boy King, who is our Hypo Tristripe male, to our girl Hella. Hella is a Bongo, Red Gene, Yellow Belly, and Lesser. So, with that, let's go ahead and jump on into the first little tune. And while we're at it, we're going to cover up the other one that's really angry on the side here. Alrighty, so first little nugget, you'll notice they're a little thin. They are absolutely shed out and ready to head to their own tubs for feeding. So they're going to be extra active, which means I'll probably end up having to pull some out of the tub below and shift them to the side. But I think I messed up Hella's identification. So I'm going to say it again just to be on the safe side. Hella is a Bongo lesser red gene yellow belly. Okay, in case I didn't do that right the first time, now you know for sure. Anyway, so I think this one is just going to be either a normal or a yellow belly. If we look at that belly, looks like it's probably a yellow belly there. So anyway, and you're going the opposite direction, Nugget. So anyway, beautiful baby. Does not look to be Bongo to me, but This is also our first time hatching our own bongos. I have plenty of other ones in the mix that make me feel stronger about that whole bongo selection. So anyway, there's our first one. I believe is a normal. Alrighty, so the next one we've got is what I believe to be a bongo. And catch the one off the screen. We're going to get complicated now. All right, so first of all, I believe this one's a bongo. Now again, this could be yellow belly. I'm not necessarily seeing it, but it could definitely be yellow belly. I don't quite think red gene here, but so bongo is going to kind of do a little bit and mess with the pattern. So you'll get a little bit more of these keyholing, but it'll just kind of make the pattern a little more kind of wonky and a little more uniform. A lot of times you'll have this little kind of spot on the back of the head. It's very light on this one, but you've got some really cool blushing coming down the back of the neck. That's relatively common. So again, there's a possibility of red genes in here. I don't necessarily see it personally, but again, with that, we'll give them some time, a couple sheds, see how they look, and go from there. So alrighty, we do have 9 babies in this clutch, so it's a nice, good sized clutch to be sharing. So next one up is, I'm guessing. You're going to hear me guess a lot in this. So with that, I believe we have a lesser bongo, and not just a lesser bongo, but I believe this one's probably also red gene, maybe yellow belly. This looks very, very, very close to mama in comparison. Now, I don't need to say it for everyone. I'll do my best not to, but in general, these guys, as you know, with our double het clutches, so our double visual with Hypo Tri, these are all double het Hypo Tristripe, catch the baby. And so if we end up with an exact replica of mommy, but in a double het Hypo Tri format, then we'll be in pretty darn good shape, because she is absolutely stunning. But alrighty. So, like I said, there's a possibility that we also have yellow belly on here, but pretty sure this is going to be your bongo lesser red gene. Very, very cool. Alrighty. And we'll put squirm worm away. Alright, so next up, we have a lesser. And this is a very nice colored lesser in general, so not 100% sure we got either yellow belly or red gene here, but I do love that head. It's a very, very bright animal for even just a straight lesser. So for the moment, it's just a lesser. I'm going to kind of keep an eye on this one, see how it ages out. We have a couple other single gene lessers that we can kind of compare against. So yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. And that's honestly, not everybody's going to know their genes right out the gate. You're not going to be able to ID them all the time, right away, your first clutch, everything like that. Sometimes you need those comparisons to look at, right? And sometimes you need to compare against other animals you have or somebody else has, and just kind of see how they're aging and get to know your genetics, right? And that's something that, getting in, you don't have to know it all right away, right? Don't worry about it. We all have to figure them out as we go. So beautiful little lesser. I want to say that's probably going to be a lesser red gene, but okay. So next one we've got is another bongo. So this one I believe is a bongo yellow belly. You can see a couple things when it comes to yellow belly. Oftentimes you're going to get kind of a brighter dorsal in general. Obviously that's not always the case, or you may not have enough of this brighter sections within the dorsal to be able to necessarily see that. But also you end up getting a lot of extra blushing coming out of that belly. You get the checkered belly, and on top of that you'll often see little kind of yellow fleckings on the underside. So you can't see as much of the yellow fleckings here. You see a little bit more towards the top side. where you're not going to be able to see because this one's not going to share. But with that, I believe this is going to be your Bongo yellow belly. Again, like I mentioned with Bongo for IDing, it does help. There is the top of the head. You see that little kind of blinked out stamp on the back there. And that is a key component that you'll see in oftentimes within the Bongo. So, alrighty. Next up, we have another lesser. Now this one, I believe, is going to be the lesser Bongo. I could be wrong. I'm okay being wrong. But in general, I'm seeing lots of this kind of gravelly look, and the pattern's not, the pattern's more messed up. So if you see this as more of kind of a standard, typical reaction from a lesser, you can see this one's a little bit darker. And on top of that, you're kind of starting to get a little bit of that spot on the back of the head there, but it's a much busier pattern. So a little bit gravelly, a little bit more busy pattern to it, you name it, right? So that's why I believe this one's going to be the lesser Bongo. Another thing too that I've noticed in the Bongos is it seems to kind of do a little bit with the head and the eyes. I don't know if it's that the stripe is a little bit thinner or that kind of thing, but something that I see is it just seems to be a little bit different on the eyes. So I don't know if I can really get this baby to cooperate, but hopefully. Okay, Nugget, I'm going to be rude. So there we are. There. So I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it feels a little bit different from that. So next up, we have another lesser. Now, this one here, I believe this is going to be the lesser Red Gene. I don't think this is the Bongo by any means, but I feel like there's some Red Gene going on here. Obviously, it could be yellow belly as well. It's very, very beautiful animal. You're getting a little more of those kind of red blushings going on between the alien heads. You got a lot more of that stuff coming up off the belly. So again, I think that's probably going to be your lesser Red Gene, possibly lesser Red Gene yellow belly. So, right. All right. So the next two here are two of my favorites out of the clutch. I just love how these turned out. So hopefully they come out on camera nicely. I cannot get it to focus for you. There we go. So very cool. Let's see if I can get that belly to show up. So not sure if you can kind of see the reds going on in that belly. Obviously you'll see lots of blushing going on, etc. But what I believe these are going to be is your Bongo Red Gene yellow bellies. You can definitely see kind of that yellow belly coloration. You got the crazy checkering going on. And in general, I mean, the reds are pretty obvious in this animal, I think. At least in person, they definitely are. Don't know if it's shown on camera, but it's definitely, there's lots of kind of deeper kind of orangish reds going on in this animal. So absolutely cool. Again, all of these are double het Hypo Tristripe. So basically hitting on mama without the lesser, and then the potential of hitting the replica of mama with lesser. With those ones, these definitely kind of hit exactly what I was aiming for out of this clutch, especially being within the Hypo Tri group. That will do phenomenal things. And like I said, there is a ninth baby. This one I believe is also going to be a Bongo Red Gene yellow belly. This one's belly is even more orange. Hopefully I can kind of get the camera to focus in. You can definitely see deep on that belly all those glorious oranges. Beautiful stuff. I know, sorry buddy. So, but those deep dark blacks with that nice orange blushing coming up the side is so stinking cool. You know, and again, there's that little speck on the back of the head for your Bongo ID. Let's see if this one, hopefully this one's showing it too. This one's a little bit lighter on that. So very, very cool. So the goal here is really, I want to see what Bongo does with Tristripe. It'll be fun to do it with the Hypo as well, but I want to see those oranges and those contrasts. I think those oranges will do well with the Hypo stuff. But in general, you've got that beautiful, beautiful contrast. If you can get some of that extra kind of busying in there to extend that stripe out for those side stripes, maybe add a little bit of wonkiness to those stripes, and then you get that extra kind of orange and black contrast going on, especially with the deep dark blacks that Tristripe provides. So that's kind of the thought process and where we're going with this. But yeah. Anyway, I know I've been jibber jabbering a long time here, so with that, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff for us. We absolutely appreciate the heck out of you, and we will see you in the next one.